Hello, welcome back to my channel. Uh, oh god damn it, I just recognized there's a fly in this room. I hope it will not be too much to hear. I thought about I'll make a video today because I got some requests about it. To make a list about not so expensive fragrances. And so I made a top 10 out of it. I think that's a good way. But before that, I have an unboxing of a fragrance that I was very interested in for a long time now, and today I thought I would pick it up as I was getting breakfast anyway. And this one is called Armani Code Absolute Gold. Yeah, I haven't tried the tester because I'm a bit, let's say, afraid because of the corona stuff. I don't want to touch it, to be honest. So I was like getting all risky in here. So I'm gonna open it and spray it for the first time with you guys. Always beautiful. Okay. So the bottle looks rather known by the Armani Code line. However, I like it. I'm not the biggest gold fan though. Let's see how much it has to do with the original Armani Code, which I really do like. So oh no, fly. Stop it. Okay. I'm getting a huge sweet blast. It smells very good. It smells very designerish though. I have the immediate image of a cake, of a beautiful, tasty cake. It's very sweet. It reminds me of the Armani Code Profumo, if you know that. Which was very, very heavy on the tonka bean and also had a Coca-Cola vibe to me, which I personally didn't dig too much. That is thankfully not in here. Yeah, it smells very nice. It smells like give me a second. I will open the door so so the fly may get out of the room. That would be awesome. Okay, so yeah, it's nice. I will talk about it again at the end of the video, I think. So starting off with, I would say, without a particular order, here are my top 10 designer fragrances of my entire life, basically. So first is no surprise to you guys, is Armani Code. This is an all-time classic, very well known, very often sold, and very popular. One of the most sold fragrances in the upper designer niche, I think. Yeah, beautiful. You can do it. There are some talks about a bad longevity. I personally never had a problem with that, but you may have to discover that by your own. But my experience is that it really really works well. So yeah, no problems in that department. So next, yeah, I would say we grab Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit de l'Homme in the Eau de Toilette version. I don't know which batch this one is. There was like a talk that there were many reformulations of that one. The 2009 version is a very highly sold, highly pricely sold gem in the parfum industry. I got some samples of it and even one full bottle. for a crazy price. I bought that shit, and I have to say it is not worth it, as it was also not a longevity beast back then. But it's just a classic, you know. It is just every man smells super sexy with this stuff here. Though it is not the most masculine stuff. It is rather metrosexual, what doesn't mean that a very, very big bearded guy cannot wear this too. It would maybe just come across a bit weird. But nevertheless, one in my top 10. So now, an interesting one from Tom Ford, Black Orchid Eau de Parfum. Actually, mostly advertised as a women's fragrance. I personally don't think so. You can wear this. It's a very heavy rose-based fragrance, very flowery, very opulent. If you wear this, you will get noticed like hell. So you have to be confident for this, that's for sure. If you're a man wearing this, if you're a woman, however, then you might get attracted to the man. There was some stories that it was very highly hyped in the gothic scene, this fragrance. I don't know if I see that, but yeah, okay. We take that as given. So number 4 is, no, it's not 1 million, but it's 1 million absolutely gold. That is, you can imagine, probably you know a 1 million by now. It is a very, 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 very sweet fragrance. One of the sweetest men's fragrances ever released, actually. But the absolutely gold version, I was lucky 2 years ago or something. I was at the Douglas in Munich in the Leopoldstraße, and they had one of those, and it was long discontinued by then, and they wanted 105 euros for it. So I went to the shopping woman and said like, hey, I'm very interested in picking this up as I'm a collector, but I'm not ready to pay more than the online price for it, because there it was still available for 73 euros. So she adapted the price, and yeah, I went home with it. It made me very happy. It is it smells like 1 million added with an oud and more oriental touch. If I had to choose, I would probably go for this one, just because if a woman, for example, you're dating, had probably a boyfriend who wore 1 million, and this one smells at least a little bit different, and it will be like, it reminds me of something, but also not. What is it? And so, if you can, if it's still available, go for absolutely gold instead of 1 million eau de toilette or eau de toilette intense or whatever. There are so many versions out there, but be careful. There is a brand new one out there, Paco Rabanne 1 million Parfum, which is nothing like 1 million actually, and was a very bad buy by me. So watch out. Don't let you guys get tricked. So coming up at number 5 is Bleu de Chanel Eau de Toilette. Oops, Eau de Parfum. Okay, I told you in a different video about this Eau de Toilette, Eau de Parfum nonsense. They all have that metallic, blue, sexy, special occasion character to it. They seem a bit, they have a bit of a roughness, a sexy roughness. It's just manly, this fragrance. It's like, at least it is a scent DNA that made the way for so many blue fragrances, calling them Dior Sauvage, Versace, Dylan Blue. They all went all this way, or even Yves Saint Laurent Y. So this was basically the starter, as far as I know. So classic, also my collection, got heavily complimented on it. And yeah, so number 6 is by Tom Ford, and this Tom Ford Noir Extreme. This one, I also talked about this one already in a different video, is like 1 million in an upper class. Like you're sitting in a high class lounge. Drink prices are rather high. The guests are exclusive. However, young people, then you probably will smell a lot fragrances that smell like that. It's like 1 million added with tobacco, and I get some cigarette vibe out of it, which I really do dig, even though I'm not a non-smoker. Try it out. The performance is not that great, unfortunately, but the fragrance itself is amazing. Let me just check for 1 second if the thing is recording. Yes, it does. Cool. Yeah. So the 7th one is by Bulgari, and is called Man in Black in the All Blacks limited edition. I'm not even sure what that is. Is that that New Zealandish football team? I'm not sure. This one is very spicy, very for the winter. Has also a very cool bottle with these lines, these insignia thing. It is compared to Spice Bomb, and I get that vibe. It is very high classy, good longevity, at least in this version, because the normal Man in Black is not that good in the performance department. But this one is very nice, and it's having a special spot in my heart because I found it in a perfumery in Wasserburg, where I was not expecting it to be, and I was very happy. It was a lucky buy. It's still very limited, or even not available anymore, but very, very good stuff. You can go for Man in Black in the normal version or Spice Bomb to get feeling how it smells, but it's not the same like this, unfortunately. This is very special, good. So the number 8 is actually, I should have added the other one also, is Jean-Paul Gaultier Ultra Male. This name is probably the biggest bullshit I've ever heard, actually, because Ultra Male, you would expect like something very, very masculine, like animalic, musks all over. But this Ultra Male, it smells like almost a women's perfume, but made for men. But the crazy thing about this is that it's a compliment monster. Every time I wore it, women went actually nuts about this one. It has, oh no, now I have to know what the English word for Birne is again. Plum, I think. No, plum is, fuck. No. Please check it out. Which fruit is in there. It is very, what is that name again? Damn. So it is, I don't get it right now, but it's super sweet. To many men, probably sickeningly sweet, but it has some of the normal Le Male characteristics, which I actually should have added too, but I only have 10 places, so very great fragrance, super sweet. Nothing for the 30+ people probably, although they will also get complimented because this stuff, I will even spray it right now. Yeah, wow, this is amazing. So number 9 is Thierry Mugler, Pure Havane. As you may know, Thierry Mugler releases many fragrances with that bottle design. The original one was Angelman, which still is a very controversial fragrance because many love it, many hate it, and yeah, This one is a very honey-based, very sugary, tobacco invigorating, lovely fragrance. Fantastic, fantastic one. Very hard to get in local stores, unfortunately. You can, however, always buy it online, I think, still, and it's very, very worth the price. It's like, yeah, it is just honey cherry dream. So, and the 10th place, not in a particular order though, is Dior Homme Intense in the original bottle, which I bought 15 years ago maybe. And this one is a beast. This is maybe the most metrosexual fragrance in my collection. It has like a lipsticky vibe, as people many times refer to. It is not overly masculine, but it's very sexy. It is powdery, iris spaced, so heavy but so beautiful. Cannot go wrong with it if you're wearing a nice suit, a nice leather jacket or something, going out with friends, with your wife. This one is really a great evening scent. Give it a try. So I hope you liked this video. Now I will give the Armani fragrance another try. Yeah, it is nice. However, next to these monsters, it kind of loses the spot a bit. But there you have it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys.